Hey there, Basic Witches, Kale here, and today we are going to be talking about what I ate in a day. I haven't done one of these in forever. I've been focusing really on like stream and witchy content, and I realized that lots of y'all's really still are here for the vegan content, and so am I. So we are going to be doing a what I eat in a day, and let's get started. So before we even jump in, I just want to say that I drink water literally all day. I have a water sitting with me right now. I drink water constantly throughout my day. There is not a time that it is not being drank. I just don't feel the need to film it every time I fill up because it's so much throughout the day. Like I drink at least like 4 to 5 of these a day, which it's like a big mason jar. So lots of water is consumed. But the first thing I did this day was I actually had some coffee with some sugar-free syrup from, I don't even know, it starts with a T, some company, I don't know. And I had that with cashew milk. And two things, these syrups, I always buy the sugar-free because too much sugar actually upsets my stomach and I prefer the sugar-free. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's like diet. I feel like if you're gonna have the sugar, it's fine, but that actually upsets my stomach, so I don't do that. And the cashew milk, I was actually really disappointed with this. I've had it before, but soy milk to me truly is the best in coffee. If you're looking for something creamy, oat milk or soy milk are the best. So this was actually highly disappointing and I was a little bit sad about this. So a little bit later in the day, fun fact, I don't actually really eat breakfast. I wait until my body sends me the signal that it's hungry. And on this day, I think I ate around like 1 p.m. or so. And the first thing I wanted really badly was watermelon. Watermelon is in season right now, if you guys didn't know, and it is amazing. My husband and I literally went through 2 watermelons in a week, which like just the two of us literally eating entire watermelons. Ridiculous. Both of us had 1 whole watermelon in a week to ourselves, basically. And I know some people are going to think this is disgusting, but I really like salt on my watermelon. I feel like this is either something that people love or they're like, ew, why would you do that? It is like the perfect balance of salty and sweet. So I did put some salt on my watermelon. No, I know it's not good for you. I know it's bad for your high blood pressure, but you know what? Live sometimes, okay? And then after that, I actually had a little bit more coffee. I did soy milk this time though, and I either used the hazelnut or the cinnamon vanilla syrup that I have. I have 2 that I kind of rotate with that are both sugar-free that I love. All of the People's sugar-free line from this company, the sugar-free line is amazing. I really want to buy the sugar-free peanut butter syrup because the peanut butter syrup, the regular sugar one, is delicious. So I can only imagine the sugar-free must be exquisite. And then finally, when I started to actually crave something substantial, which this usually happens during my day, I'll eat something really light in the morning and then, or in the early afternoon, and then I'll start to crave really substantial food a little bit later in the day. I actually had some leftover green curry that I made. This curry was a complete flop, so I have no recipe to share with you yet. We're working on it. It literally just had potatoes in it. I think there were peas in here. There was basically anything that I had green that was on hand. Green bell pepper, onions, tofu was in this. And I put this over some jasmine rice with a curry sauce that I made and coconut milk. And honestly, it just really wasn't good. I was highly disappointed with this recipe that I tried, and it wasn't even a recipe. I like made it from my mind. That's how I cook a lot of the time. So apologies, no recipe for you guys yet because it was crap, but we had leftovers and I really didn't want to waste them. I mean, I shouldn't say crap. It wasn't like the worst thing in the entire world. It was still edible and good. It just wasn't like what I'm used to getting at my favorite Thai restaurant. So that's what I mean when I say it wasn't good. It just like, I'm a tourist, man. I like food. And so when it doesn't hit a certain note, it's like not good enough. So still working on the recipe for you guys. So then a little bit later in the day, I was hungry again and I decided to have salad. And I actually challenge myself every day to have either a green juice, a green smoothie, or a salad. And no, this does not replace an entire meal. It's just, I like eat this in addition to what I would normally eat, just so I'm getting in a good amount of nutrients into my body. And you guys know I'm obsessed with the Trader Joe's carrot miso dressing, I think is what that one is. Carrot miso ginger. So freaking good. I could literally drink it, but I just made a salad with some power greens, which I think was like kale and baby spinach and arugula. some mushrooms, tomatoes, cucumbers, green onions, and then that salad dressing. And I did end up putting a little bit of black pepper on top, and oh, sounds so good. I could eat that right now. That sounds amazing. So then after that, when I got hungry again, I decided to have a couple of these hash browns. These are so fucking good, you guys. Potatoes are saving vegans everywhere, and I am just obsessed. You can give me potatoes any which way and I will eat them. And we have been buying these at literally everywhere. Walmart sells them, Target sells them, our grocer sells them, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's to me sells the best ones because they have less grease on them, and I prefer that. But these are so good. You can make them in your toaster. I make them on cast iron because I have a cast iron pan that I can just kind of pan toss them. And basically it's like what you get at McDonald's, but like amazing, and no animal fat, and like no, I don't know if the McDonald's hash browns are vegan or not, actually. I just don't know what they put in them. But these are amazing and vegan, and I love them. And I will just put sriracha sometimes and ketchup on them, sometimes maple syrup. I know that sounds super weird, but try it sometime. A hash brown with maple syrup on it, it's actually really good with like a tiny bit of salt. Oh, so good. For dinner that night, I tried an attempt at making like a mock-up of a pad thai. I actually did like the recipe. I pan fried up some tofu first, just like a whole block cut into cubes. I fried it in a little bit of oil. And then I had this mix that I got at Walmart that was just like a pad thai mix. But the thing is, if you buy this, the sauce that comes with it is not vegan friendly. So just keep your eyes out for that. That was something that I didn't notice. So I just didn't use the sauce, and I ended up making my own. And basically I just kind of tossed the veggies around. Well, I took the tofu out and then put veggies in the pan with a little bit of coconut oil, and I boiled some noodles on the side. And I think where I went wrong here was actually the noodle. I didn't have like the flat rice noodles that are traditional in pad thai. I had these like weird noodles that I really didn't appreciate. Again, I have a really high standard when it comes to food. I think it's because I'm a Taurus, and I also went to culinary school, so I like have a really high bar of expectation when I cook. To anybody else, this was probably delicious. I just think it could have been better. So again, not a completed recipe. I can't really tell you what to do yet, but eventually I will have a pad thai recipe for you as well. And then I just put the noodles and this like sauce that I mocked up, which like basically the sauce was every Thai thing I had in my kitchen. So like ginger, and I put some peanut butter in there because peanuts are used a lot in Thai cooking, and I didn't have any peanuts. I used a chili garlic sauce. I used soy sauce. I used rice vinegar. I used mirin. Like so many different things went into that sauce. And then at the end, I just kind of poured everything together, put some tofu and green onions on top. And that was basically dinner. And then my husband and I actually always go on a walk after dinner. That's just something that we cultivated since the weather has gotten nicer. We'll go walk and get our daily steps in. And so we went for our walk, and then when we came home, I really wanted more watermelon, and so I had actually some watermelon, but I also had some of this Asian snack mix that we have. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we eat like a lot of Asian styled everything. Even in my videos, there's always a lot of Asian cooking going on. We're just really big on it. But yeah, that is what I ate in a day vegan. I hope this was enjoyable for you guys. I hope you got some new ideas. I apologize that this one felt a little weird. Like I didn't have a ton of recipes going on. It was just like weird food, but I hope you guys enjoyed it all the same. And let me know down below if you're gonna try any of this stuff out, if you like hash browns with maple syrup. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Cozy Kale, and I stream on Twitch every single week now, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then also on the new and full moon, I do full like witchcraft rituals on stream live. Excuse me, twitch.tv/CozyKale. And yeah, I would love to have you guys over there. We have a really great time, and I will see you guys in a future video. Bye. Whoop. Ow, fuck my boobs. No, I'm not pregnant. That would be impossible right now. So don't anybody be commenting that shit. I have Raynaud's disease syndrome. I don't know what it is, but like, your circulation is bad basically, and it makes like some of your body parts hurt sometimes, and it happens to my nipples. That was probably TMI, but it's fine. It just hurts really bad. Oh, it'll stop when I get less cold.